Alright guys, just saying here, back for another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And in today's video, we're going to be checking out the INT Vegeta, because Dokkan is very dry right now, not a whole lot going on. So probably going to start doing showcases on these random units, kind of like we have been for the past couple days actually. So today we'll check out this guy, and then tomorrow we'll probably look at the LR, Gohan, and Krillin, because they did release alongside this guy, so only makes sense. But this guy can still be pretty good. He does have a revive, so it makes it to where, obviously, if you get that off, that is very useful. But in terms of just his kit, you know, he's a couple years old, so of course power creep has started to affect this guy. But he's still pretty useful if you're very careful where you bring him. For example, if you bring him versus like Cell Max, he can be very good because, of course, he's got type advantage in there, at least for the final phase. So, you know, after you super, you get a bunch of stats. You'll probably be able to tank reasonably well, again, if you have type advantage in these difficult events. And then, as I mentioned, he does have the revive, so he can be useful. You just got to kind of use him correctly, right? So before we get into the video, if you find yourself enjoying it at any point, feel free to like and subscribe. Also, keep in mind there are timestamps in the video, so if you want to skip around to any part, then absolutely feel free to do that. And yeah, let's get right into it. So on this opening rotation, actually, we're going to be looking really good. We are going to have 50% support from the Vegeta in slot 1, and we don't have support from the Rage Vegeta, but once we take a couple of attacks with him, we will. So right here, we are at 222k defense start of turn. Not really the craziest start of turn defensive stat, but like I mentioned earlier, we do get a lot of attack and defense on super. So we get 30% attack and defense on our 18-key super. We also get 50% attack and defense when attacking. So just with that alone, what we're going to be like a little over 500k defense, I think. So that's still not really crazy, but a little over 500k defense considering he will also have the revive in his back pocket. It's pretty good, right? And also if we get the additional, which he doesn't have built-in additionals, but if you build him full additionals, which is probably the best way to have him built, then of course you can get that, and then you'll be over 600k defense if we got it right here. Which, let me just check how this guy's built, because I think he probably has primarily crit. Yeah, he does, 15 crit. Okay, but we still got some additional, so, you know, we still got a shot to get that additional 12-key super. And with that, again, we would be around 600k defense, which still isn't really that good, right? I mean, as you can see, like I said, power creep definitely has started to affect this guy. 600k defense does suck, but 9 million is pretty good, right? I mean, a 9 million attack stat, even though there's no crits or additionals, still useful, because again, depending on how you have him built, you can still get the crits and additionals, of course, and then, you know, he could just look better in terms of his damage, and his defense, I guess, if you're getting the additionals, because of course, he does get the 30% defense, so that does benefit him defensively, but overall, not the craziest unit. But considering everything, I would say that's pretty good, right? So start of turn, this guy does get 3 key and then 150% attack. Now, you'll notice there's no defense there, which is definitely a big issue, but we'll talk about that in a second. So the fact that this guy does give him 3 key is definitely very useful. Just giving yourself 3 key, obviously good. Usually it's better for TURs, but for an LR, still good. It's just easier to get the 18 key super, right? And then this guy does get an additional 2 key and then 150% defense when HP is 30% or more. So probably my biggest issue with this guy is that right there. The extra 2 key when HP is 30% or more, fine, that's good. But the 150% defense, I don't know if I like that that's restricted behind being above 30% HP. I mean, I know it makes sense because then if you don't have that, obviously you can get the revive, because to get the revive, you have to be below 30% HP. So it kind of works out. Like I get what they were going for, right? But still, I don't know, man. Having your start of turn defensive stat locked behind an HP threshold still is just a little weird. Right, but I guess I'll give him some credit because then if you are below the HP threshold, you can get the revive. So it kind of works out, actually, now that I think about it. But still, it's just kind of a weird design. Not necessarily bad, but just very weird, right? So, okay, right here we're at 236k defense. Again, not necessarily good, but considering his age and the amount of stats we get on super, not bad either, right? I mean, if you bring this guy in an event type advantage, 600k defense, again, with type advantage, will get you pretty far. I think that's at least tanking normals. I don't know about a super. The super's still probably going to do a lot of damage, but right there, 7 million with the crit. So that's what I'm saying. You know, you give him some crit, give him some additionals. You probably don't really have to give him that much dodge because he's INT, so he already has the base 5 dodge. But actually, I would probably say focus a little bit more on additionals than crits, but still give him some crit, right? Just so he has the opportunity to do it. Because right there, as we saw, you know, 7 million damage with the crit. Definitely very good. Right, because we did like a 9 million attack stat. So this guy's damage can look good. I mean, it definitely looks impressive, but his defense you know, he does unfortunately fall a little bit short because defense is very important right now. Because, of course, you know, a unit doesn't necessarily have to be the craziest in terms of their damage, but as long as their defense is good, you can still run them. But if it's the opposite and their damage is good, but their defense sucks, you probably can't run them, right? Unless it's like, you know, Blue Kaioken Goku, in which he just kills the enemy before they even attack him. So, you know, he's a different case. But anyway, right here, we are going to get 10 key spheres. Not that it matters, just, you know, 24 key. And we have a lot of support. So yeah, start of turn, a big jump up compared to the other turns we've seen him. It's because we've got like a lot of support. I think we've got like 90% attack and defense support right here. So 312k defense. After we super, I think we're going to be a little over 500k, or actually a bit over 500k. And then again, if we get the additional, we'll probably be approaching like 600, 700k defense. Still not the best, but I guess it's all right. So yeah, this guy does have the revive. I've talked about it a couple times, but didn't really go into too much detail. So to get the revive, you do have to be below 29% HP, so basically 30%, but if you want to be more specific, 29%. And then you revive with 70% HP recovered, and then you exchange into Goku. So when he does exchange into Goku, he becomes really good, actually. He gets a lot more attack and defense on super. He has some damage reduction, which is really good because the damage reduction is restricted behind facing an extreme class enemy, and fortunately, every single difficult event right now, except for like the Gamma's Red Zone stage, has an extreme class enemy, so that definitely is a good restriction for it. So most of the time you're running this guy, you will get the extra 3 key and 30% damage reduction that he gets from facing an extreme class enemy, but unfortunately, to get the revive, you know, you have to be below 29% HP on that one turn. Not necessarily the most common thing, but you might still see it every now and then, right? I mean, I don't want to say it's like completely impossible to get. It's just not that common, right? So what we'll do is, I guess we can just nuke with him on this turn, and then we can cut to Cell Max. Hopefully we can get the revive and Cell Max. I guess I'll just keep on retrying till we get it, because I mean, we got to get it in the video. It's a showcase, right? But yeah, we'll nuke with him, and then again, we'll try and get the revive and Cell Max, because I don't think we're going to be able to get the revive off here, because this event just doesn't hit that hard. So it's going to be kind of difficult to be under 30% HP, right? But okay, we got a lot of key spheres right there. We are also going to pop the World Tournament Announcer item, so, you know, a lot of damage. We got a lot of support still on this rotation, and we're going to have 3 out of 7 links, so good enough. This guy's link set isn't, like, that important. He doesn't have, like, Cold Judgment, Big Bad Bosses, or anything like that, so, you know, while having the other links, like Sam Pride, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, would still help him, it's not necessarily the biggest deal, right? Because his link set isn't that important. But anyway, we're at a 21.1 million attack stat. Definitely good, right? I mean, it's a nuke test, so of course, you know, his damage would be good. But yeah, 8.5 million damage, and we did get the additional. Okay, we didn't get the additional in the video, so I guess good we get this. And we did crit for 8.8 million damage. Yeah, dude, this guy's damage can look very good, right? So, okay, with all that shown, I guess we can go ahead and cut to the Cell Max test when we're getting the revive off. So, let's go ahead and cut to that. Alright, so we're here fighting Cell Max, and as you can see, we can get the revive off. It took me a long time to get to this point, but, you know, I guess it is what it is. I guess we'll throw Gohan in slot 1. I don't want to heal at all. So, I don't know if we're going to die right here, though. So, I guess I'll intentionally not get a super with any of the INT units. Majin Vegeta will probably die in slot 3, but I don't know. We could kill if Gohan gets, like, a bunch of crits and, like, an additional, too. Okay, no additional. Alright, yeah, I think we're dead here. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, we're dead. Okay, finally. Okay, I'm just happy we got that in the video. Like I said, this took me forever. Oh my god, you don't know how long this took. So I'm just gonna use a Ghost Usher. I don't want to risk anything, right? I'm just trying to see how well he can tank. So yeah, once he does get into the revive, he does become a lot better, right? I mean, as I mentioned earlier, he has the damage reduction, but of course there are some other things to him. So to be more specific with that, his super attack effects do change now. So he now gets 50% attack and defense on his 18 key, instead of just 30% on 12 and 18 key. but he still gets the 30% on his 12 key. It's just now he gets 50% on his 18 key. So works out very well. Just more attack and defense, right? Always a good thing. He still gives himself, some key start of turn. And then he does get 59% attack and defense on super. So he's still a slot 2 unit, right? I mean, that's pretty much just what this unit is, just in general. Because even in the pre-revive state, he still gets the 50% attack and defense when attacking. So it just kind of works out better, right? And then he does get the 3 key 30% damage reduction when there's an extreme class enemy, which we do have right here. And then he gets a high chance to crit when there's a Planet Namek Saga enemy, which we don't have, but it's just some, crit chance, which isn't the biggest deal. Just keep in mind, if you're facing a Planet Namek Saga enemy, you do have that high chance to crit. So, okay, start of turn, we're at 312k defense. Pretty good. Not really crazy, but pretty solid, because we do get the 59% attack and defense on super. So then that's going to set us, almost 500k defense, and then we get the 50% attack and defense from our super attack effect. So I think we're going to be like 700k defense right here, if not a little bit higher than that. And then with it additional, we'll be approaching 1,000,000 defense, which, considering we have 30% damage reduction right here, that's pretty solid, right? I mean, when he exchanges, he definitely does start to look a lot better. I did have to bring the Gohan, though, because this is pretty much the only good linking partner for this guy on Majin Vegeta's team. So yeah, I guess we could just slap him in slot 1. I'm pretty sure he's going to kill right here, because he does, some pretty good damage, right? And then we'll get to see him tank in the final phase of Cell Max. Hopefully. Actually, wait, I don't know. Do we still have a Ghost Usher? Because I need to use a Ghost Usher next turn. Okay, wait, this whole run just depends on if we have a Ghost Usher. Because next turn, I've got some really bad int units, so we're probably going to die. Anyway, we're at a 9.1 million attack stat. Yeah, still pretty good. Because again, keep in mind, we could have the high chance to crit if there was a Planet Namek Saga category enemy. But the animation, dude, it looks really clean. This guy's animations all around are really good. Like, pre-exchange, post-exchange, just all around good animations. So, definitely is a good thing. Okay, there we go. So, we did kill. Do we have a Ghost Usher, though? Because if not, I think we're going to die. Okay, we do. Thank God. I'm just going to cut this rotation. No need to show it. We can just go ahead and show the rotation of the Goku tanking. All right, so we're going to be looking pretty good right here. We are going to have 2 out of 7 links. We've got a decent amount of support. We're at 200k start of turn defense. I had to float the Gohan off because he got locked, and it was, dude, it was just a whole thing. Cell Max, I hate this event. I'll just say that. I hate this event. So, hopefully we can see him tank right here. I really hope Majin Vegeta doesn't die in slot 1. Okay, 40k. I don't know. Would he survive a super? I don't even want to do the Dokkan mode because I don't want to kill right here. I just want to see him tank a couple normals, maybe tank a super. I don't even care if he dies. I just want to see him take them. Because, dude, I'm on, like, my 5th try here in the Cell Max event. Okay, I think we're good right here. So, yeah, as you can see, a big drop-off in terms of his defense, though. He's at 200k start of turn. It's because we don't have All in the Family active, which is a very crucial link. So, obviously, you're going to want to make sure you have that active. Okay, we survived. Oh, my God. Thank God, dude. So, we're doing a 7.5 million attack stat. I think we only had, like, a couple links right here. So, of course, not the craziest. But, actually, we don't have support. I was wrong about that. Because he's not Extreme Int anymore. So, of course, the Vegeta only supports Extreme Int, allies. And now he's Super Int, because when you exchange, obviously, Vegeta to Goku. And Goku's a super class unit. So, with the double super, we are tanking double digits. And we did also get 1 dodge in there. So, pretty useful. We do have the damage reduction right there. So, I think that's pretty much why we tank double digits. Because our defensive stat isn't really the craziest. But with the damage reduction, it covers it up pretty well, right? So, overall, good Cell Max test. That took me forever, though. I'm just going to cut to the unit breakdown. Yeah. Alright, so here we have Sand Pride Vegeta / Goku. So starting off with our leader skill, it is Planet Namek Saga, category Ki +4, HP attack and defense plus 130%, or Int type Ki +4, and HP attack and defense plus 100%. So not the best leader skill. Maybe if you're new to the game, free to play, you might have some value with this, but for most players, there's just better options. And then his super attack effect on his 12 key is that he raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage. His 18 key, again, raises attack and defense, does mega colossal damage. His passive is that he gets 3 key, attack plus 150%. He gets an additional 2 key and 150% defense when HP is 30% or more. And then he gets 50% attack and defense when attacking. And then if HP is 29% or less at the start of character's attacking turn, he revives with 70% HP recovered. And then he exchanges into Goku when the character or an ally attacking in the same turn is KO'd. So, the revive, kind of difficult to get activated as I've learned through making this video, but still, good he has it. You know, you recover some HP, obviously, with 70% more specifically, which is a very good amount, right? And then you do exchange into Goku, who's pretty good. And then the condition, obviously we just went over it. And then his links are Brutal Beatdown, Prodigies, Sand Pride, Sand Warrior Race, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. And then his categories are Planet Namek Saga, Pure Sands, Dragon Ball Seekers, Vegeta Family, Inhuman Deeds, Gifted Warriors, Planetary Destruction, Power of Revival, and then Entrusted Will. So, pretty solid category list, right? I mean, some of these are pretty good. Pure Sands, Vegeta Family are definitely good. But some of these other ones kind of suck, right? Like Entrusted Will, Dragon Ball Seekers, Inhuman Deeds, Gifted Warriors aren't the craziest. I mean, I guess Gifted Warriors is alright, but still, you know, not the best. Honestly, Vegeta units in general aren't really amazing right now. I know we got the LR Vegeta and Trunks, but they're pretty much the best unit. I think we need like a new Dokkan Fest Vegeta, a couple Easy A's too, because I don't know, man. Considering he's like, what, one of the most popular characters in Dragon Ball, I feel like he's not looking that good in terms of his representation in Dokkan right now. But anyway, once you exchange, your super attack effects do change. His 12 key stays the same, but his 18 key he just gets 50% attack and defense instead of 30%. His passive is that he gets 3 key, attack and defense plus 159%. He gets an additional attack and defense plus 59% when performing his super. He gets 3 key and then 30% damage reduction when there's an extreme class enemy. And then he has the high chance to crit when there's a Planet Namek Saga category enemy. And then his links are All in the Family, Kamehameha, the Sand Lineage, Sand Warrior Race, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, and then Legendary Power. So, alright, that is the INT LR Vegeta showcase. Let me know what you guys are thinking of him down in the comments. And let me know what you want his Easy A to look like. I know his Easy A is a couple years out, but regardless, you know, he still needs an Easy A. So I don't think it's too crazy to start speculating what it's going to look like. But yeah, that has been the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.